I went to college in Holland, a small town along the lakeshore of Lake Michigan. And people who know the area well will tell you that even though the place is preternaturally beautiful on a clear day, you still have to be aware of lake effect, a meteorological phenomenon that, put simply, creates huge amounts of rain and snow in a very short window of time. One late summer afternoon, full of heat and humidity, a storm seemed to materialize out of nowhere. I looked out the window of my apartment and saw the sky turn nauseatingly green. Trees shook from wind, lightning stretched across the sky, thunder shook the building as sheets of rain hammered the street outside for 20 minutes. And I just sat watching, in awe of the storm's raw power. And then, as suddenly as it started, it stopped. The storm clouds kept moving inland, and quietness overtook my street. And I don't know why, but in the quiet that followed, I felt an urge to get in the car and drive toward Lake Michigan. In the short few miles, I could see the destruction wrought in mere minutes. Fallen tree limbs, drooping tulips, people and birds surveying the damage to their homes. Normal things, nothing special. But as I turned west onto South Shore Drive, the last lingering clouds began to clear, and the sun appeared. And because it was now early evening, the sun shone at such an angle that every wet surface was bathed in and reflected its golden light. Houses, grass, animals, the road, all of them glowing, shining. And I remember thinking that I would never see something as beautiful as long as I lived. I would suggest that in those few moments along the lake, I saw creation as God wills it. Even briefly, too briefly, those ordinary things took on golden light and reflected it back so astoundingly that all their ordinariness disappeared. This is, I think, like the love of God, capable of causing total transformation, full of beauty and possibility, unearned and unmerited, given freely to all without their regard to their missteps and mistakes. And once you've experienced it, it is impossible to ever forget. As you, I hope, head to church tonight or tomorrow, or any time really, know that whether it's in an enormous cathedral, a suburban church, a little country chapel, a storefront, a house, wherever, you'll encounter love there. Whether dinner was burnt, nobody cooperated with the family photo, the 7 train was late, or parking was bad, you will encounter love. Because as John tells us, God, present in all of these places and situations, is love. This will be a sign for you. Love.